So we're going to be live on Facebook too?
They can click on the link. I don't know. No, are you having it live on my page? There we are. Let me stop shooting. Let me turn my volume down. They can click on it. And we're on? We're ready? Okay. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. This is Rita just talking on Saturday morning. Running kind of late, but we're here. And someone just called me. I'm on. I cannot call you back. Can't talk right now. But, okay. I don't know which. Is there a camera? Where's my camera? I'm looking over here. That's my camera? Okay, great. So we're going to start out this morning. I'm just going to go ahead and introduce everybody really quick. To my right. Right. Renetta. And then over here we have Angela Lawrence, and Erica. And I just say Angela Lawrence because that's how I call her all the time, Angela Lawrence. So we're going to start, our topic this morning is going to be sisterhood, but we're going to start with some different things. We're going to talk about, what do we call it? Lit and hit.
Lit moments and hit moments.
Lit moments and hit moments. And I think that makes me hip. So, because I was lit this week. I was lit. It was so funny because at first we were going to say highs and lows, but then we decided not to say that. Mm-hmm. And we looked for synonyms, and the synonym for high, in case no one knows, is stoned. So there you go. If you ever need one,
your stone moment.
So we're going to start with Renetta and see how her week went and what's going on in her world and her life.
Okay, so my lit moment this week was I traveled home to Mississippi, so I got to see my family. New baby cousin lives in Hawaii. He's adorable, y'all. He's so fat and juicy. I just love him to death. So that was my lit moment. That I got to spend time with family this weekend. Mom, dad, sisters, cousins, aunts, all that good stuff. So it was a really good time. My hit moment is on Monday night. I'm headed back to my dad's house. I'm in his old stick shift Jeep driving down the highway, and I go underneath the light as it is turning red. So the sheriff's deputy,
oh no,
y'all, it scared the mess out of me. He pulls me over and he's like, pull over. And I'm like, and automatically, my reaction was to throw my hands up. Because I'd never experienced, that aggressiveness. It was a red light. I was underneath that. It's a red light. It was turning red after I started going through it. Anywho, so then he comes to the car, he's like, get your license, whatever. And then he's like, and put your hands down. That's not necessary.
Oh, wow. Yes, it is necessary.
Right. So, I was a little nervous, a little shaken up. I immediately called down speakerphones in my lap, hey, FYI, I just got put over in your truck. Hey, I'm down the road. So that was my hit moment. He was very aggressive for no reason. So that was my hit moment for the week.
Wow.
He still gave me a ticket. It's 161, Jesus.
So, with that being said, because we all know about the police brutality and things going on. I'm just going to touch this for one hot second because I have boys, and we all know, we don't got to go into that, but we all know how that entails. So with you I have grown boys, so I have grown men, so they pretty much are aware of things that are going on. But Angela, you have teenage children, boys. So what exactly do you say to them?
I've made them aware. Anytime I see a video footage, we sit down as a family and we look at it. We look at it and I discuss it with them. Even with their teachers, I let them know, they don't have to say yes ma'am to me, but I teach them automatically just respect authority. I'll deal with it on the other ends,
right?
But just respect them. Yes ma'am. Don't argue back. I teach them right from now. My 6-year-old son drives, and I teach him that if you get pulled over, you put your hands, where there it's clear. Visible. So it's a conversation in my household that we speak about. Anytime I see police brutality, we discuss it.
And I think that it is really it's a big deal now that those are the type of conversations that we have to sit at our dinner table and have. I think it's very, very sad. It's needed. It has to happen. It needs to happen. But at the end of your day, when you're coming home from work and your kids are coming from school and everybody wants to share the day, you don't want to say, if you get pulled over and they just go to jail. And we'll deal with it from there. Don't argue. Even, sometimes, they have no reason to be in jail.
Right.
Because once your name is in the system, your name is in the system.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'd rather have your name in the system than, in an obituary.
Exactly.
Because, and that's our reality.
Yeah.
It's not something that can be avoided. It's not something that we have to act like it's not happening. That is a reality today. And the crazy thing is, it's not just blacks.
Right.
It's bigger because of the social media, and that's a lot that's showing, but it's not just happening to our race.
Right.
So I think a lot of people need to be aware that police brutality has no color,
Right.
and I truly believe that. So
It's abuse of power.
it's just
It is. It's power.
right.
Because he had no reason to yell and I pulled over, sir.
Right.
I like to call it the little man syndrome. That's another topic we'll talk about today. All right. So Angela, what about your lits and hits?
Oh, my lits. I had a really good week. I would say my most impactful part of my week is the fact that we are doing a lot of things for the people that have been impacted with the hurricane. And so just to see friends and family, people that you don't even really associate with, that are like, what can I do to help? And it's a reminder to me, it fills my soul, because it's like, this world is not that bad after all. There's people that care and that love, and so it doesn't, it just, that's my lit. Like, I've just been so overwhelmingly happy with generosity from other people. So I would say that's my lit. Lit and hit. My hit. So I guess it was 2 weeks ago. I was in a car accident, and so nothing. I mean, the only thing that happened is my passenger side was completely damaged. So I'm trying to get, acclimated to that, because I used to walk in my car like, oh yes, I love my car, okay. And now I'm like, So I keep talking to John and like, so what's my next car? Like, what are we doing here?
Oh, you didn't have that one like a year. Mm-mm. Did you get it fit? Like, what's going on with it?
It's a whole, I don't know, because it's a whole ordeal. I have a friend who's gonna look into it he's a mechanic, and he's gonna hook me or tell me what I need to do. It was a hit and run.
Oh. Yeah.
That's happening like more and more.
My whole passenger side, and it's more cosmetics. From what my friend tells me, he's like, this is cosmetics, but yeah.
You smashed a whole door.
And I didn't call the police because I was
Yeah.
drinking that night, and I don't want to get calls, and they'd be like, so now, can you step out of here? Oh, can you walk the line? No, I can't walk the line.
Can't walk
and
the
can you
line.
go ahead and step in this back seat? So I'm like, I'll take the hit.
Oh wow!
I'll take the hit rather than being in jail. So that's my hit. That's my hit moment.
So let's talk a little bit about your mom's drive. I don't want to say it wrong.
One leg at a time, and it's a jean drive.
So they had a blue jean drive. Where people were donating blue jeans. She got over 200.
It's more than that. I mean, it's probably going to be around maybe 350, 400 jeans.
Wow. We'll bring them out tomorrow too.
Inbox me. I'll give you the address.
But we don't know where it's at yet.
No, it's my mom's house, but I don't know if my mom just wants me to put it all out where her house is. So inbox me and I will meet you. Or give me the address.
Yeah, so it's a really good thing. Miss Erica, since you wanted to be lit
last night. Well, I honestly can't think of anything. But
nothing good? Baby, you woke up breathing.
A girl.
Well, okay, yes,
a girl.
A daughter, a job, a car,
A little girl.
pretty earrings.
You had a hit moment this morning.
Oh, I had
your flat.
flat tire. No, well, actually, earlier in the week, I actually had a bolt in my tire. So I took it and I went and got it switched out, and then that tire ended up going out today. So
With the same one?
same one.
Did you replace the tire or just patch the tire?
They replaced it.
So you have a
so I told them to put it
warranty
back
on
in. Yes.
Oh, okay.
They put it in my trunk. I'm taking it right back to them. But I had to get, switch it out.
Yeah.
Immediately. So, so there. Yeah. I don't want to like be all upset when I get there, but I'm like pissed off. But,
Yeah.
So that, I mean, I can say my hit moment was witnessing the moon. It sounds so crazy.
Wait, the moon, like the
moon all week.
Oh, all week. It has.
Did you see when it was red?
Yes.
It was red.
That
I was
was
like,
my
are we
moment.
supposed to look into that? Like,
I'm not even gonna go there about how it's signs of the time. We'll leave that alone. But I'm looking at it like
I've never seen it so big before.
Bloody
it was
red.
every single
It
day.
was bloody red.
It was red, and then one day it was orange, and then it was yellow.
last night. It was like an orange.
Last night it was orange.
It was gorgeous.
It was like a full moon, and it was so that to me it's like something simple, but it's like when I look at that, it's like God,
Yeah.
Right.
And it's just I loved it.
Well, somebody should have called me. I was in the house all
Well,
week.
what most people do is when they walk outside, they see the moon. Like call you and say, "What? The moon is out."
You're gonna be like,
I mean,
that's every day.
It's a simple request to say, "Hey, the moon's out tonight." Okay, thank you. And I'll
You have this beautiful
The moon is
deck.
out tonight.
She has a beautiful deck at her home. Like she opens up her back door, she has a beautiful deck. If she would ever just step out on the deck, and it's like space out there. She doesn't. It's not even trees, other people's trees.
Oh, so you have like a clear view.
So she needs to be calling us,
So there's
telling
really
us
no excuse.
that the moon
Come
is
on.
out.
Last night I tried to go sit out on the deck after work.
The mosquitoes ate you up.
Girl, no. I was sitting there on my phone. I was coming over relax for a little bit, and then I heard something rumbling in the grass. I was like, it's not small because I can hear it, right? So I look over and there's a possum like this, and so I went in the house. I was like, no, sitting outside.
And
tonight.
possums, their eyes glow in the dark.
Yeah.
They're
so
smart and
mean.
evil.
They're mean.
Yeah.
So how you gonna get rid of the possum?
He probably left. I hope he
He'll
did.
be back.
I'll be back.
Because they come back like
how do you
they have
know?
an area like that's
Right.
How
at
did he
the
get
same
out there?
time.
He must have crawled underneath the fence.
He'll be back.
They crawl on top of the fence.
My mom had to actually get a professional raccoon catcher contraption. They came and did a contraption thing. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They'll come back at the same time every day.
Really?
Oh,
They're
Steve.
weird like that.
Steve Kruger said it was called a harvest moon.
Oh.
But what does that mean?
The harvest moon.
What is it?
Okay, Steve. We're gonna do
Oh, the harvest because of fall. Is it because of fall? It's
And harvest is
September
normally
23rd is the beginning of fall.
Fall is
and
September 24th, I believe.
September 24th.
Okay,
Right.
still
So
not
isn't
in-
it having to do with the transition of
Steve,
the?
talk to us.
We're
Right,
waiting on
right.
Steve to come back with
Okay.
that information.
He's educating us today.
Okay,
That's
so
funny. But that was my lit.
That's a good lit.
Mhm.
That's a good lit.
It was peaceful.
my lids, I have some mood. Because I just feel blessed. I'm always blessed. I always feel blessed. So let me start.
You thinking?
Rita got a man. Okay, next.
At home.
Well, he really ain't at home. He ain't in my home, but he's in my life. I got somebody in my life. And if anybody knows me on Facebook, I'm always like, dear future husband, come down. So anyway, so yes, I have started a, is it a relationship?
Well, you call him your man.
Well, that's just because it sounds good. I want to say it.
I think it's a relationship.
It's a relationship with something else.
That's what it is.
Well, if he makes me mad, he ain't gonna be my man anymore. So I'll just let y'all know that. Now, anyhow, okay, so my next lit. My niece is pregnant with a girl.
That's a good lit. That's a real
So this will be
lit.
my mother's first great granddaughter.
Oh.
She has 4 great grandsons.
Oh, wow.
Jalen, Jamari,
She's in school.
Jabrin,
For all Jews.
and Tyler.
He
Tyler was
messed it up.
he was the one that was unexpected.
Oh,
Just
man.
came out of nowhere about 10 years
All
later.
Jay and Tyler.
And
JJ Tyler.
Tara Tyler. As
Tara Tyler.
Tiny Tara.
I like that
Oh,
actually.
honey, he's a
That's close.
Andy, I want in your bed.
Oh, get on up in here. Annie, I want off your bed. Okay, well, go home.
Oh.
So that's good. Tonight, my organization, Sisters on a Journey, is having their very first event, which is a sunset cruise on Lake Louisville. And I've been cutting cheese, like real cheese. Cutting cheese and fruit, and I was up all night long doing that. But I'm really excited about I just love this. This is my,
Are y'all the
it's
only?
my everything. No, because they suck.
I was like, dang,
I
she said
suck.
no.
They suck. They suck. Both of them suck.
Oh,
Suck big time.
you probably would have really sounded
Tonight.
The
Probably
harvest.
would really look pretty on the water.
So take a picture of the harvest
What?
moon tonight.
Now, Steve,
It
what
is
is
allowed.
Steve when you're talking about come harvest him? Boy, go somewhere. Who is Steve? Who is Steve, friend? That's
What's
your
his
friend?
name? I don't know Steve. No, Steve is my friend. I don't
Steve
know
Kruger? Who you belong to? Stop the madness. And then blowing kisses.
Steve gives them my
That's not what we're here for. So that was, I mean, I had a lot of lids, and I don't even think, like, you know, we thought about this before we came, or I would have had, like, I just had a good life. My hit, can't think right now. I can't
That
think
must
of
be
it.
nice.
Well, that's good. I mean, if you don't have any, you can't recall.
I
any
try
good
not
moments,
to. I
then
try. My hits come in moments. So, you know, I had, if something goes and I just throw it all up, and then I'm like, here we go.
It's no.
People probably think I got like 10 personalities, and I do. But, you know, that's life. It is what it is. I have no hits.
That's good.
I'll take it.
That's a blessing.
It is. So, we're going to get on with our topic. Our topic is sisterhood. So, I'm going to, you know, I think everybody has their own definition of what that is. And most people, when you say sisterhood, you're thinking of probably your best friend or your group of friends, maybe?
Yeah,
Everybody?
Or
Is that what
sorority.
you a sorority? Fraternity. Brotherhood.
Some friends, family,
Bonds.
your
I just
sorority.
think as bonds. The bonds you make with people.
So bonds, friends. How do you determine who's in your sisterhood circle? Because surely everybody that you know is not a part of your sisterhood, or are they?
I don't determine it. It's just whatever God puts in. I don't try to like, okay, this is going to be my sister. This is. I believe, I'm just a strong believer that whoever comes into your life, you pour into whatever you have, and then hopefully it's the other way around, and it becomes, you know, a sisterhood. I don't really give it like I'm looking for this type of person, or, you know, I don't care who I meet. I mean, they could be a sister. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I think often like women limit themselves, like, oh, no new friends, like, you know, I get new people in my life, you know, it's just the ways, and women bring drama and all that. But for me, I don't limit myself. So if I meet a new person and they're just good and have great energy, why not?
Right.
Yep.
And I'll just welcome them into my life, and we're not automatically become friends.
Right.
But, you know, we'll form a bond, and if it turns into that, then it does.
Right.
But it's definitely a give and take.
Yeah.
So, in a sisterhood, you know. I share things, you share things, you know, I help you, you help me. You know.
Yeah.
So it's never just one way.
I think that the give and take part is the hard part for a lot of people. You know, everybody, I think to me, everybody wants to be a part of something. But a lot of people don't want to do the giving part. They want the receiving part of it. And that is very draining on the other person.
Exactly.
Like, it is seriously very draining to be the only person. And I have did that. I have been there. I have did that. I have tried to make friendships last, you know,
Beyond their time.
beyond their time. But I have found that my sisterhood circle, square, whatever it is it's really with people that I don't even see hardly every day. It's mostly a lot of people that I don't even talk to every day. It's the people that, and it may sound bad on my part, but that's not it. It's just the people that when something's going on with me, like, they can feel that. I mean, my phone will like literally ring and be like, I'm just thinking about you. You know, and then and it'll be at a moment when something is really going on. So I think to me it's a bond, but it's something deeper than that. You know, it's something that you feel. You just feel it within yourself. And it goes beyond friendship. Like, it's like friendship times 10. It's closer than your sister. To me. Yeah. Cause me and my sister are close, but I have friends that I may call before I call my sister.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? That's not a bad thing.
No, it's not bad. It's just I'm just observant because I mean.
But I mean, you and your sister, you know.
A good example of that when someone would get married. Sometimes, like their sister, you automatically think their sister's
going to be in the
wedding.
wedding,
and
they're not.
But it ends up being like a best friend, or obviously someone that's like a sister.
Right. But that doesn't demean, because to me, nobody can take my little sister's place. Like my biological sister, nobody can do that, because she's not going anywhere. With her ups, her downs, her goods, her bads. I mean, we done fought, like literally.
But I think that's the definition of sister. You just said your little sister, your ups, your downs, your lows, your highs, unconditionally. Right. When you tie sisterhood to now someone who's not biological to you, that's exactly what
that is.
Yeah,
that's exactly what
that is.
Because sister is supposed to be your genetic,
your biological,
right. And so then you add the hood, sisterhood. It's exact that right.
And
there
sometimes you literally add the
hood. The what? Wait, what? I missed it.
She said sometimes you literally add the hood part.
Oh, right. I mean,
like that.
I have found that I have, like some of my really close friends, like my sisterhood circle, I call it. We've had our arguments, we've had our ups and downs, and some people I'm okay with saying, yeah, thanks, bye. Mm-hmm. And then there's some people that I'm not going to let that go. Like we argue, it's over. I love you, and let's go on. You know,
so that's what you can do in sisterhood, though. Like sisterhood is something you just kind of walk away from. You know, when you form those relationships, bonds, they're important to you. You need them. It's kind of like I need you to survive. You know, I feed off you. You feed off me. So you're not just gonna walk away from the ones that mean the most to you. You're gonna hold on to those. When you fight, you get over it.
Add value
to
your life. You've added
value. That's the main. It's gotta add value.
Yeah. So, how do you? Okay. So you have the sisterhood. You have all your friends. How do you have one that's you're a little bit closer to than the others?
I think it's normal. That's normal. Like you have a group of women. Like I'm a part of many different sisterhoods. You know, I have my sorority sisters. I have a close circle of friends. Like I have bunches of different groups of friends that are, that
they serve different
purposes in my life.
And that's yes.
So,
and sometimes they all can't mix.
Right.
That's right issue.
That is
it's not an issue.
Well, I'm saying an issue like everybody don't mix.
Right.
Like you're the common denominator.
Right.
You're the common denominator. But that doesn't mean that
you don't mix that this personality and that personality. However, I agree with that. But one of the things that I've said is that I love the fact that honestly, my circles, they can all mix. There may be one or two off, but for the majority,
that's really
the majority they can.
And I love it. And I'm around my friends and everybody's getting.
It is the best feeling. It is.
They're talking to each other,
but it don't last long.
They gain friends. Like my friends gain friendships out of other friends. You know, like
and I love that.
I love it. Like
I don't.
That's how we have a common friend, Patrice. Patrice is her best friend. I want to say best friend. One of her very very close friends. And through her, me and Patrice like this now. Like, she gets my old ass. I mean, like, she seriously gets my old ass. She's like, I get it, Rita. Like, I get it. And that is the best thing is when people get you.
They get you.
And they realize, no,
you don't judge
you do got some issues, sister girl, but I understand. And I'm not judging it. And to me, that's the best thing in friendships when you're just not judged. Yeah. Like people accept you the way that you are, who you are, how you are, and you accept them because it's a two-way street. Yeah. And I think in the scheme of things, a lot of people they don't get that. A lot of people say that women. Okay, let's go here. People say that women, and I'm just gonna say black women because that's what's sitting here. That we don't get along. That we can't get along. Right. That we can't agree on things. I think that's a bunch of bull. It is. Because I think that's everywhere you go. Right. It's with men, it's with women, it's with grown-ups, it's with old people, young people. It's everywhere. Everybody is not going to get along. Right. Everybody is not going to jail. And that's when when I say trying to get all your friends together, everybody's not going to jail. Because I'm telling you, got some personalities that are big. You have the personalities that are small. You know, you have your insecure friends. You know, you have your friends that are all about, hey, it's about me when I'm one of them. I know my
like
spot.
this.
That's me.
The whole time.
That's me. I swear to God,
You
I want to be
don't do
the
that
center of
when
attention
we're
all the
sitting
time. Y'all see I'm in the center right here?
Because it's your show.
He was trying to put me. No, it's ours. He was until I get mad, then it's mine. I'm David Ruben. This is me. I'm David Ruben. But you know, when you understand that that's how your friend is, that's the best part. Yeah. And you have to. And I think that when you're communicating with them, it's like you have to switch. You have to switch. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm talking to Bernetta. Okay, babe. You know, because you know your friends and you know what to say to which one and how to say it, and you know it's not tiptoeing. It's just kind of being considerate and loving them,
respect, and
because you know how
accept people for who they are.
Accept people.
You know how to deal with it.
Right. I really have friends that I just have to, you know, take a blessed moment and sit back and regroup. I love you to death. Like there's nothing that I would do for you and vice versa.
But you drain me right now.
Yeah, I know how you operate. So I have to handle you a certain way. And
So
I think that's fair.
So at what point do you get to where I don't want to handle you? Is there ever
Disrespect.
I think that's what you said when you become drained. When
drained?
you're not getting that. And
They're
it
withdrawing?
can be a selfish feeling, but when you're not getting that gushy, oh, I'm so glad I talked to this person today. Oh, I'm so glad. And if it becomes like,
When they call, yeah,
And
like,
you-
okay.
then it becomes like, okay, I need to check myself because I shouldn't feel like that.
You
I
shouldn't
shouldn't feel that way.
Yes.
So to be fair to both parties, because it is a give and take, and it's not fair if you have that thought process in your head, you know, and if it ever becomes something that's weighing on your shoulders,
get rid of it.
you for your own
Let it go.
Or take a
peace,
break.
you gotta like
step back?
I had a friend like that where literally the friendship was draining. And so I had to end it because I'm like, you're taking too much out of me.
I did that.
You're taking way too, it takes work. Like a relationship, whether it's a friendship, you know, it's a family member, whatever, they all take work. But when it gets to the point where I'm just drained and I'm looking at my phone like, am I going to answer because you just taking so much out of me? That's bad.
Yeah.
And I think that whenever you get to that point with anyone in your life where you get to where it's always they're taking, and they're not pouring into you, it's time to let that go. That relationship is dead. Everything, some things just have an expiration date in the season.
Yeah.
So you have to understand, you know, when it's time to let it go. And that's for your own self health.
yeah.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you got to take care of you. And you can't take care of nobody else until you take care of you. I think that I'm getting older. Not too much older. But I'm getting older. And I'm changing up a little bit. Because those that know me, it's like y'all too, you will get to know me. You know, I'm just very, like I'm just out there. I am sometimes. I'm working on it. Very blunt, very straightforward, and a lot of people can't take me. Like seriously, a lot of people can't take me. And I used to be to where I was just like, you know what, I don't really give a damn, like me, don't like me. But as I grow and I'm getting older and I look around, and I have a good circle of people around me, and I don't have a problem dropping people, you know, for my own damn sanity. But you know, as I get older, I realize that I may not be married. Okay, I may never get married. None of us may. I mean, you are. We may not.
Trevor's like,
so we have to have. I'm not putting that in the atmosphere. We will all be married, and we will all have Cinderella weddings, and they will be rich. Okay, there you go. I'll put it out there. Is the harvest moon up? Can we break it?
harvest is marriage.
But I realize that as I get older, you know, not only do I not want to be alone as far as like a relationship, and I'm pretty cool with that. I'm okay with that part. But I think it is very sad to get old and not have any friends.
Oh gosh.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that at a certain age, you really do got to start looking at, you know, self. And so I sit and I analyze things. I analyze myself. Okay, what am I giving? What am I taking? What's being given to me? You know, am I being a fair person? Am I being a fair friend? Am I being a good friend? And I pretty much give myself check. I pretty much check myself pretty good because I think I'm a really good person, which I'm sure we all think we are. But I try my best to be a good friend because I want good friends. And I have, like, one of my best friends' ex, 20 years of friendships. And like you say, at some point, it's just like, and it was politics. It was President Obama became president, and she and I were not right after that. We were not right.
Wow.
And I was like, and we don't even know this man.
Right.
Like, we don't know him.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Like if we walk up to him, somebody will shoot us because we can't walk up to him. Like we don't. It was horrible, and it hurts me, because sometimes I want to call her and be like, this is silly. And then I did it. I did it like 3 or 4 times, and now I'm just kind of like, you know what? Maybe it's your turn to call and apologize.
Yeah. Don't keep.
And if you don't, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it because it's all good. But we have great memories, and I love her to death, and I wish no harm. But I think that at this point, that's what I'm saying. I would rather have a good group of people in my life than to just be running around faking the funk with people I don't want to be bothered with. And that's where I'm at.
With what you said as far as, even if and of course, I want to get married. I want to have a family and kids. But if I never get married, Lord knows I have some amazing women in my life that are going to keep me entertained and who are going to pour into me and pray for me and pray with me. So I'm good. So if I never get to that point, like I said, my girls got my back regardless. So like you said, you don't talk to every day. I have several friends like, I don't even see, but no lie, I'm in a group of it's about 6 of us in a group message. And, some of us know either through work and then just extended or whatever. But, like, I don't see those women. I don't see them often at all. But group messages be litty. And when we get together, it's just a good time. Like, there's no mess. It's good. And I have friends, close friends that don't live here, haven't lived near me in years.
Right.
That I may not talk to every single day. But when we get together,
it's like you haven't missed a beat.
I have not missed a beat.
Isn't that perfect?
Talking on the phone, talk for 2-3 hours, catching up on the last
I love it.
3-4 weeks that we haven't spoken.
Oh, I love it.
We just pick up when we left off, and that's how you know when that friendship is real.
Right.
And I think that is the best. I think that's the best thing when you don't feel obligated. You're not pressured to be a friend.
Right.
Like
it's just easy.
It's like
every other day.
Yeah, you're not getting a call. You haven't checked on me. You haven't called me. You haven't. Well, guess what? Your phone works.
Right.
Just like you called me to go off. You could have called and said, "Hey, what you doing?"
Right.
So when you do get those phone calls, like, "Hey, I'm just thinking about you, girl." I was thinking about you, and you always meant to call. You say it like, "I meant to call you the other day."
Right.
Because it'll be real.
It doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And they don't have a problem with it. They don't trip about it. You just go on with the
It's natural. It just flows.
Those are the best. Those are the best. They are the best.
I surveyed a couple of friends just as far as what their opinions of sisterhood and things like that were, and I asked what were some of the cons of sisterhood, and one of my friends, Chantel, actually said that one of the cons is that people grow apart. Because of life, college and stuff like that, life in general. And I was like, that's good, because you don't necessarily you don't fall out with a person, you're not angry or mad, but you just kind of life just kind of push you further apart.
Right. Things just
Yeah.
But I think
you grow up. Some people grow differently.
Yeah.
You grow away from each other. It's sometimes that happens. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, I think if you have that sisterhood, though, it's sort of like what you said, even though it's months of not speaking to that person, you can still pick up the phone or send a text like, hey, and it picks right back up sometimes. But I can see where that would be a disadvantage.
In college, I had a close friend, and nothing ever, we didn't fall out, we really didn't. We didn't fall out or anything. There was a point in our relationship or friendship that I felt like I was that person she was taking from, and then I was leaning back, but I was still trying to be that friend because I knew she was going through things.
Yeah.
And so no one fell out or had an argument or anything or cussed anybody out, fought, but we just kind of, after time, we eventually just, and I haven't spoken to her in a while. We'll randomly catch up on Facebook or message or something like that, very randomly, but I don't think I've spoken to her in a couple of years. So I may just reach out to her. Just say hi.
Great.
Yeah, now I'm thinking about it.
That's your homework.
It's my homework.
So let us know next week or 2 weeks.
Let's talk about
How'd
this.
that go?
Let me hold up my card. This is my debut card. We're just talking. It's like Wendy Williams. How you doing? We just talking. now this is something that someone brought up. How you got your sisterhood, you got your friends, you're tight, you like this, but they got a dog for a man.
They got a what? Wait, they got
for a man.
Oh, a dog for a man.
How do you
tread lightly?
How do you, because you love your friend.
Mm-hmm.
I love her, I love you, you deserve so much better, girl. Why are you doing this to yourself, girl? You know what I do? I let her go through it.
Me too.
And call me, because you don't call me.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying?
Even when you call me, I'm still gonna just.
And that's all you can do.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you can do. Because you know the call is coming.
I've learned that the hard way.
I learned it the very hard way.
You can't tell her about her man.
No,
you can't even. You can't even tell her that he's out with some chick.
And so my thing is.
Oh well, if it's my friend, I'm gonna tell
I was about to say my friend.
Not literally that you can't tell her, but sometimes you. I mean, you can tell her, but you can't tell because she don't want to hear that.
Right.
She's gonna have to.
You couldn't tell me that.
Right. I want to know.
That's pure evidence.
Everybody's different. That's
right. But my thing is on something like that, if my friend does not believe me, or that just tested our friendship, because I'm never, if you know that person, I say so.
She doesn't believe you. Let's change it up. It's not that she doesn't believe you.
Right.
She doesn't want you to come and tell her anything about her man. Why you telling me about my man? Why you want me to be happy?
I just
Why
don't
you
know.
doing that?
That has nothing to do with her opinion.
Right. I don't.
That's not her opinion right there. That's her. Visually.
I'm with you on the part of if it's a bad guy, they're not a good person. I'm gonna let you go through the motions of it, and I'll be here on the end. But if I see that he's stepping out, and I see it, I'm letting you know.
No, indeed, you should let your friend know, but every friend is going to receive it differently. Some women, they don't want to hear it. They know it in the back of their mind. They don't want you to confirm it. They haven't seen it for themselves. So until it's what's the blue song? You didn't find my drawers. It wasn't me. Some women have that mentality. Like if I didn't see it, it didn't.
I used to have the mentality of why you watching my man. I swear to God, I used to think that in like my 30s.
Because if it's my friend,
I don't care. At that time, I didn't care. What you?
But if me and my friend, we're close enough, and if she sees something, and we're close, if you see it, I darn near saw it.
But now I'm at a point that if you see it and you didn't tell me, I got a problem with you.
Right. Right.
Why you didn't tell me that?
Right. You knew.
What we doing?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm here on the
side. That's different.
Yeah.
But some women are like that though.
They are. They are. But as long as I feel like I did my part,
then I'm good.
Then I'm.
That's what I said. Then they don't want a real friend.
That's on you. Right.
If that woman does not want their friend to be honest with them,
stipulations on the friendship.
That's not fair.
Stipulations on your friendships.
Stipulations? I don't have any stipulations on friendships. You get it all. You get it all. The good, the bad, the ugly. If I can't be honest and genuine with my friends,
who cannot be honest?
Right.
And
I don't need you.
Right.
If you can't be the same for me, I don't need. You're not benefiting me. I don't need somebody to, just pat me in the back. Everything is good.
Exactly.
When I'm wrong, I need you to tell me.
That's
when I'm going down,
but accept it when I do the same.
Right. I need you to check me. Because then I have one of my friends, Victoria, always said, "You want me to listen? Like, when we have conversations,
yes. You want me to listen or you want my advice?"
Exactly. Yeah. And so I've taken that from her and kind of applied that to other friendships. You listen, because sometimes you just want to vent. They don't want your feedback.
They need your feedback.
So I like that, and I've applied that to many friendships, and it works. Listen, or you want a feedback,
and it's okay to ask that.
And if you say just listen, okay, I'm listening. That's all I'm gonna do for you. I'm gonna listen.
Because when she get through talking, she'll be like, "What you think?" Okay, advice time. So stipulations, Angela. Patrice says your hair is cute.
Thank you, baby. I don't know. I just go with the flow. I really do. If like I said before, if it's draining on my soul, that's my stipulation. I don't know. I'm such a friend type of person. Like I don't care you. I can meet you one day, and I know I have a friend who's like, not everyone's your friend. Stop saying everyone's your friend. I can't help it. I'm like, if I meet someone tonight, I do. Now my good friends, my best friends, those are different categories.
How do you decipher?
My best friends are my hardcore, no matter what. I don't care. If you're mad today, I'll call you tomorrow.
That's right.
I mean, those are my hardcore. They're gonna tell me the truth. They're gonna love me through everything. They're just hard. They're always there. They're always there. You know, and those are the friends that I've had for like since high school, since college, since since my bad stuff that has gone on in my life. They know and they get it. Yeah, but I don't really. But yeah, I have that about myself. I call people my friends too quick.
So to you, friends is like what we would call acquaintances? Because I don't call everybody my friend.
No, because I don't call my acquaintances on the phone. I actually, like, even if I meet someone in the evening and we exchange information and we're talking and we'll text throughout. Because I have people like that I've picked up. You know, our house, we bought our house a long time ago. We literally met them at Walmart. Developed this great friendship, and we ended up buying the house. Well, we don't have it anymore, but the house we had, we got it from them. We literally met them at Walmart on a Friday night. Sunday night, we went and had dinner with them, at never knowing that was our house, where we had dinner at, and I remember pulling up going, I love this house, and it ended up being our house. So I don't put any, like, you never know that connection that you make. I don't call people my friends that, like, oh, you're my, and it's got to be a connection. And I make connections, like, fast, which I'm learning and growing, But, yeah. But I'm never going to change. I'm never going to change that about me. I don't look at it as being bad. If it doesn't work out, there's somewhere that there was a blessing or something that you learned from it. So I don't look at it like, oh, I wasted my time. And no, there's always something.
Yeah. It's easy for me to
make that connection in Walmart, then you wouldn't have had that house.
Yeah.
So they're definitely
and we're all still friends now.
People that are in your life for reasons, seasons, and all that good stuff.
That.
And that's what you mentioned earlier about not limiting, like putting limitations on who you be friends with. I know, like, at one point the whole no new friends thing. And I'll say that to my friends just in joking manners, because they bring people around, they just don't last, and you're like, we told you no new friends. But it's a joke, but then they were at least open to that friendship, because there was something that they got from that.
Everybody just
person.
with the doubt.
Yeah.
I'm like that. I've been like that. I don't mind. I love meeting new people. I love being around people. I love doing things but when I see that, I'm like, no. Cordial. Yeah. I'll be cordial all day. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, hey girl, hey.
We're not hanging out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hang with you. And I'm okay with it. And I'm okay with saying that. I've had people, hey girl, I don't like you.
Why are you playing?
No, I've said it like literally. I've said it. I don't like you. I'll deal with you. So, you gotta fake it. You can go about your business. I'm going about mine. We're gonna be good. So, but stipulations on friendships?
Just be honest with me. Just be honest with me. Like, if I'm doing something wrong, tell me. And I have like this one friend, Misha.
I hope she's about to say something
nice. If I'm doing something wrong, I know I'm doing something wrong, but I just need somebody to confirm it. I'll go to her and start talking to her about it, and she'll be like, you need to let that go. Yeah. You need to stop. Like, and so it's just be honest with me.
Yeah. And
then I have another friend, I'll tell her, and she'll rejoice with me in it. Like,
it's whatever you want.
Right, whatever you want. Because you knew when you, like, and the thing is,
know
we
which
pick
one
and
to
choose.
go to.
Exactly. We pick and choose. When we want somebody, when we want somebody to validate us in whatever it is, the good or the bad, we're going to pick that particular person we know is going to swing the same way that we swing.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
I know you a little trifling a little bit. You a little messy, you a little petty. Let me call my petty friend
right here. Hype me up for this one.
Right. When I need my prayer partner, my prayer warrior, let me call this friend.
Right.
Yeah. We're all guilty of it.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
We're all guilty. I'm like, I'm sorry. No. I was gonna say that, and we've talked about sisterhood just as in like friendships,
right?
But there are also other aspects of it, like sisterhoods in the business world.
Co-workers. I got some bomb co-workers.
In the business world, you know what I'm saying? Like people that motivate you and encourage you at work.
Yeah.
And always
push you. And you don't even talk to them. No, not in my world. No, they know all my business.
I can.
I think it's
But
more field.
Yeah.
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 But I'm saying like, but they're specific. They're not just. They're specific to work because that's where you met them, or in the professional organization, whatever it is. You know, they can mesh outside of that world.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's their main thing. It's like, you know, work. I can discuss, you know, business and how to move up in this company and different things like that.
Yeah.
Because I have
bitch,
like,
grab and complain.
Mm.
And not worried about it going all over the place.
Right.
because I have one at work that she's like a mentor to me, and we don't per se talk a lot outside of work, honestly. But if I need her, she's available. But on as far as my professional life, she's
I'm
very.
always here for you.
She's very.
So is that still a sister thing?
I think
At
so.
work.
Or is that just a really good coworker?
No, I still
Like a
think-
trusted coworker?
I still say that it can be a sister, and I guess I kind of mix it together because I was thinking about
We work together. You see what I'm saying? Like, we work on the same job.
Yeah.
And so, that's an example.
Yeah, we formed a sisterhood out, you know,
Outside of-
that can transcend outside of just work.
Yeah.
Yeah. For example, and I kind of mix it up. Excuse me, I'm jumping my words up. Like,
Please don't.
for example, with like a sorority.
Yeah.
Like, in my sorority, there are millions of women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's a networking thing too.
Yeah, it is.
Like, we have this common thing, but then there are things that we can expound on outside of that. So like this soror maybe even help me get this job here. This soror may help me be able to help me, you know, grow my business or my small business, or this soror may be able to, you know, get me into this event. It's different things. So like different sisterhoods have different purposes too.
Right.
So
Definitely.
my sisterhood is small, like my small group at church. You know, those women I know that if nobody else will, they'll pray with me and they'll read their Bible with me and they'll discuss and we'll learn and grow together. So
Yeah.
there are different kinds of sisterhood, not just one specific kind of sisterhood. I guess is what I'm trying to make.
Point taken.
Good point.
Yeah, that it is. Because I love my family where I work at. And I don't know if I should plug them, but I'm going to ask them later to see if they want to be a sponsor before I say that. Because they make money. But anyway, and that's a good point though. But I think that goes into the different sets. You know, different sets of friendships. And like someone said here, you know, you have all your friends and personalities clash. So how do y'all handle that?
Wait, you have all your friends and
Yeah, all your friends are
personalities.
together, you
Uh-huh.
know, whatever. Because I had a friend. I'm just gonna say, I'm not gonna say her name. She's great. She's like the social butterfly of ladies in their 50s. Okay, she's beautiful. She's just she knows everybody. If I say her name, you probably know her. I mean, she knows everybody. She's always putting stuff together. You know, let's go here, let's do that, let's go jump off a cliff, let's go. You know, no, literally, she wants to jump off a cliff. You know, let's go do this, let's go do that. And she tries to mesh us all together. And it doesn't always work. But you want to make it work because you love her. And she's, you know, she's done.
Right.
And it's not even Angela, but Angela's that way too.
Everybody
She
loves
wants
her, but
Girl.
so because of her, people they'll
Let me
try
try
it.
The glitter lady, I call her glitter. She wants everybody to just, y'all, let's just all be friends and be happy. And you want to because she's so freaking positive, you know? And then I just want to say, look, chick, that ain't gonna work. Because I ain't feeling bitches today, you know? Not bitches, but you know, bitches.
That's your friend word.
That's my friend. Yeah, everybody knows that when I call you a B, that means I love you. That's literally what that means, unless I don't like you. Sorry, but anyway. But she's that person. Like, she wants everybody to. I'm telling you, can we all just get along? Can we all just be friends? Why are we doing this? I mean, we'll be in a Facebook group, and women, I mean, like, we're not tearing each other apart, but you know who's clashing. You pretty much know who doesn't like each other and who doesn't get along, and you can pretty much know that she's friends with all of them. All of us, she literally gets on and is like, yo, we don't need to do this. And that's literally in my head. I hear her voice. We don't need to do this. And then I'll go into a chat, I'm like, and she's like,
But don't you feel like as a friend though, you have a maybe we should talk about that. Your responsibility as a friend. Because if I'm telling you that I'm your friend. And if I need these friends don't get along or whatever the case may be, your responsibility as a friend for
To
me
each of them.
is to make sure that let's figure out how well, not even respect me. I don't really get.
She ain't even all that.
I don't
for them to get along. Like, I don't want you arguing, coming to my house.
But see, that's
I
what
don't even
she-
care about that. I'm more like, because I think arguing's healthy with friendships. It's very healthy. But it's like, okay,
'Cause it
then
happens.
let's
Then
go over
they're
it. That's
not
why I
friends,
like
though.
dudes.
To an
'Cause
extent.
guys are like, we're over it.
That's why I like
Exactly.
dudes.
Yeah, I do. Because they're over it.
Yeah, dude. So what do you do?
They're over
Hold on to Basketball Wives, because it's coming in back next season. So when you have your friends, you have this set of friends, you have this set of friends, and they don't get along. They are clashing. I mean, you're the common denominator. So it's her birthday, and it's her birthday. Who birthday you going to?
I'm just trying to make it a girl.
Yeah.
And she's not lying. She's
me,
gonna go
guys.
to both.
That's me.
Are you gonna go to both? I'll be like, no.
You're not
Because I'm
gonna
not.
go, huh?
You're
Or
gonna
I'm
vote?
individually.
Yeah.
I'm not going to eat.
Or I'm an individual. Like, can I meet up with you Friday? I'm gonna take you out.
Right.
You know.
No, because then I don't want her to know that I, like,
No, but
I'm gonna go to both.
just so it's not.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you an hour, give you an hour.
See how great that is? Because I ain't going to either one of them.
Because you don't want to offend.
I don't want to offend anybody, so let me just offend both of them.
Oh, wow.
But you will have a great handbag.
Right.
Indeed. You will have both of you will have a great handbag, and they will not.
Mine's is.
Handbag.
You said
Do I sell them? That's going to be our
we have
topic
not
for the
talked
next
about our
show.
businesses and stuff.
Well, we can. This is a sisterhood, so let's talk about it real quick before our time is up. We have 4 women. Each of us have a business. You have your. You do. You just started one. You didn't even know you started it. I'll make you some business cards too.
My business are my 3 boys, Jalen, Jordan, and Devin.
You have just-
I'm a mommy. I'm in the mommy business. That's it. That's all I have
She's
room
actually
for.
started her volunteer journey. That's where she's at right now.
Business.
It will become one.
No.
She's an angel too.
I'm not doing that. I never want to make that a business.
She's an angel business.
She's an angel. She's in the business of cooking you food. You heard? She got you. Y'all know I'm gonna let that pass. Okay. So your business is.
I have a.
Okay. You get to plug 2.
I have an event planning business. And then I have a video
Wedding?
production. No.
What'd you
not
say?
wedding, event planning.
Oh, event. I'm sorry.
So,
So-
just like events as far as like birthday parties, kids, teens, adults, just any idea. If you just kind of want to get your friends together, you can do a dinner or something like that.
And, do you have a website?
Yeah. So I'll get to that. And then I have my production company, which is video and television. So I write like television scripts and stuff like that. I'm trying to get them sold. So right now I have like 6 shows.
Ooh,
I'm
so
trying
can we
to
do like
pitch.
the reality talk show hostesses?
You trying to picture right now?
I'm trying to make it happen.
Hey, we can talk about it.
It's like, we'll talk about it offline.
Yeah. But no, that's what I'm doing. I have like, I sold my show and I'm trying to get like 6 other ones sold. So
What show did you sell? Is it going to be
it
on
was a
TV?
documentary. It was just a documentary.
Of what?
Just it was about a lady that owned a whole bunch of land in Dallas. And yeah. And it just it aired. And, just got
Is it on Netflix? I mean,
50,000.
where can we see it? Come on,
You're not
tell
gonna
us.
see it anymore. It's on the History Channel. It aired and it went away.
We can't on demand
I
or
didn't-
nothing?
You can get it on my website.
Now,
the whole thing?
So
Okay, you
go.
go.
Yeah, you can
Okay,
do the whole
well,
thing.
see, we're trying to watch it. We're trying to see what the documentary is. Okay.
You go to the website, PhYLONAGency.com.
So
PhYLONALDS.
Can you put that up, Jay?
Agency.com.
Can you put that up for website?
So, but yeah, if you have if you have a business and you need to do a commercial or anything like that, do all that as well. So I have a team. We do the editing, we do the filming, we do the creative direction of whatever you're trying to do.
So, when you want to market the
Your
mommy
angel
business,
Oh wow, the mommy business.
The mommy business.
That's a different website.
yeah, you want to market that.
I'm not marketing it.
Here's a commercial. All you need is Jalen, Jordan, and Devin, right? Got the background playing. Mommy. She's all.
Let's do different steps.
No.
Oh, you didn't want her to do
I'll
that?
shake the nobody else.
Oh, I was like, that's your thing.
I was looking for a plug, right?
Wait, let me go back to my lid. I know it was way at the beginning, but I knew I was going to remember something. My grandson Jay was singing a video, singing Mr. Telephone Man.
Oh,
my God, it made my life.
Oh, wow. Too bad you can't do it in the beginning where we're
Oh,
playing.
man.
Did he get those little words out? He was little teeth in the
got
front.
it. He got it. And then he's in the bed like, Mr. Telephone Man. Girl, with his little cover on, like, you can tell his mama, baby, you sing to your granny now.
Oh.
So, Funky Dope?
Oh, so my business, small business, it's new, is Sweaty Funky Dope, which is a fitness apparel.
That is cool.
So
I've
I have
seen some of your stuff.
Thank you. So I'm marking like 2 logos on my shirts right now. There's just shirts right now, tanks, t-shirts for ladies and for men. No website right now, but I am on social media. It's Sweaty Funky Dope on Instagram and Sweaty Funky Dope on Facebook. Yeah, so.
How'd you come up with that title?
Because she always sweaty and funky. So she runs. Like,
so
she
like
seriously runs.
working out one day, I was just like, okay. I as a like habit, I'll always post my workouts
And it's
on
so
social
90s.
media. And so one day I was just like, okay, I'm sweaty, funky. I was like, I need another word, like sweaty, funky, dope. You know, like you're working out.
90s,
I love
You're
it.
working out and you're getting sweaty and you're being active, and that's dope.
But you
know what I'm
still
saying?
want to look.
Yeah, and that's dope that you are doing these things to keep your health in line and to stay healthy and things like that. So that's where it came from. I just kinda, and it became my baby. Like I would hashtag it on social media, and I was like, hey, let's see if I can take it to the next step. And so,
That's awesome.
it's new, but it's fun and it's fun and it's rewarding for people to say, hey, like I saw that, I like that, like I want to be a part of that.
Isn't it
Like,
beautiful? Then it just
yeah,
makes
and
you feel like
it motivates people.
Ooh,
Like, you know what?
baby.
I saw your post. Like, let me go to the gym. Let me do something.
Yeah, that's cool.
So that's where I am.
That's cool.
Hopefully, Sweaty Funky Dope can become even bigger thing. We're working on it. But
Yeah.
that's my little baby right now.
If you need a team to help you work on it.
Boom. Look at that.
That's cool.
She's gonna pass you hers too. And y'all know me, I'm Savannah Blue.
Savannah.
1 N. Savannah Blue. Handbags, accessories. I think everyone here has bought except for you
Yeah.
and JK. But Christmas is coming.
For the lady in your life.
For the lady, for all the ladies in your life. Got one for your daughter too. And my website is www.savannahblue.com. Reasonable handbag, good quality too. They're perfect quality, great
So
quality.
do you design them?
I do not make anything, but I will order you one. And they're designer inspired, so you're not gonna get a Michael Kors, you're not getting a Louis Vuitton, I don't sell knockoffs, it's nothing like that. They're just really cute. I believe you have one.
Yeah.
I believe you have one as well. Oh well, look at that.
When I was
I
going
don't.
the
I
steps
have
out, I mean the elevator, I was looking at yours. Oh, that's cute.
Mhm.
I like the color.
So that's a blush. Hold that up, please, ma'am.
Oh, thank you very much.
A hobo blush bag. I think that costs about $45. And then this one here got her a smaller.
Oh.
Cute.
I thought
This
Oh,
one,
that's
she's had this for a while
that.
though. Look how still.
I know. I've had it for over a year.
Yeah. She's
Oh,
had it for a
wow.
while.
It's a regular, like
Yeah.
Wow.
it's in the brown and black rotation.
And this
Yeah,
one came in black.
yeah.
You got a black one too, didn't you?
No, I did, but I'm talking like it's in the rotation as far as I
Oh, yeah.
rotate between brown and black person. So
Yeah.
this is my
And she bought some for her
go-to.
friends in her sisterhood, so they have.
That's
You bought
cute.
about 3 or 4 of them. Remember?
I did.
You did?
I did, didn't I? I bought like 2 of them.
I'm gonna need you, sister,
cute.
to plug. I'm gonna need to see pictures.
I
of
did.
you.
I sent one to my friend Carol and one to my friend Shannon.
Yeah.
The black one and I think maybe a lighter color of this.
That's cute.
I forgot about that.
I
I
am.
love this bag.
With my friends, I am so. I love like giving stuff.
She's so giving.
I just love that. I just think it's so beautiful for people to just receive things.
That's her love language. Your love
Because-
language is gifts.
oh, I
Like,
just
I agree.
love it. I love it, because I
Yeah.
love
Gifts and food.
because you just never know. Somebody may not have. You may not have somebody in their life to, and you may, and they just don't. Because sometimes men are real slow about stuff like that. But I love it. I love
That's what it is about,
giving. My
about you.
mother.
Like you will give
Yeah.
until you don't have it.
Yeah.
Like I think when we started working together, but we were familiar, but we weren't.
I didn't like you.
It's
But go
okay.
ahead.
You have to learn me. Yeah. But we weren't that familiar. And then, but then we became a little more familiar with each other. And I remember we had like, you offered me this red jumpsuit, y'all. Bad.
Oh yeah.
Bad jumpsuit. Red. I'm not even a red girl, but I rocked that jumpsuit.
Christmas. That's right.
To the holiday party for our company, and she was just like, "Oh, you're here." I thought I bought it because I was like, I'm gonna get into it, but in real life, I'm not getting this. My booty's too big, you know. And so this is like, you know, like a name brand jumpsuit. Like it wasn't like it was something off of the rack at Ross. Not that I love that because I love Ross, but you know, like she just gave it herself. Okay, you know what? I can't wear it. You can rock this. So you should get this.
She's a giver,
and she rocked it too.
Courtesy of you, Lou. Had your little afro. That's when I had hair, before I started chopping it off.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's my thing. That's my
thing.
That's where I get all my juice and my energy and I love it. I think that's
so we appreciate that about our sisterhood with you. Yeah, because we get.
And I think in each of you, I'm not trying to exclude you, but I just, you know, we're coming. It's coming. You're gonna be up in here. But I've known these, you know, I didn't even really know you that long, huh? But I love you. Look at you.
Look at God. What are you doing?
And me and her have our moments. Baby, we have our moments. But I think, but at the end of the day, I will not let her go. I bet she's kind of like, this is just stalk her. Let her go. I will not. And I'm gonna say what I say, and she's gonna say what she says, and then we just kind of, you know, we come back.
Right.
So that's how that is. Me and you've never had like a falling out or anything.
Not yet.
We really work together. We work together. We did a couple of things outside of work. Did we? No. You sold wash and dry to my niece, and I saw your home. So yeah, but so that's where I think with sisterhood, it's way. Sometimes it's just beyond. You know, like she said, it's out. There's one right here. You know, because eventually we'll all come. You know, it'll be to where it's us. You know, but then you still have your set, and you still have your set, and I have my set, and you have your set. And one day we'll have something where we're all gonna be right here with all our friends. That's gonna be
live
fun.
audience.
I know you're gonna produce it.
Yes.
All right. You know, the minute you said that, you know, my
the spots are all ready.
Did you see my face?
I did. I was just like, oh God. When y'all started talking about
but look, when she told me, I'm the event planner, I was like, oh.
Yeah,
because
who knows the plan?
She's working right now. She's working right now for me. I gotta get it.
Oh really?
Girl, please.
That week or the week after?
And she's been working ever since.
Good.
Come on with
It's
just
that's what I support each other. You know, like
you do, and that's part of it.
Right.
That is part of it. That kills, you know, the notion that we can't get along,
or that
we don't help each other,
right?
Or we only, you know, what they call it, crabs in the barrel. Yeah, because I want to see everybody elevate. I want to see everybody.
Everybody in my circle. Everybody, I want everybody.
Right. I mean, I want everyone to be beautiful. I want everybody to shine. I want everybody, you know, to elevate.
I want everybody to have a business. Like, I want everybody to have. When people say, you know, oh, I do this, I'm like, wait a minute. I can make this a business card. I can call some people. I can, because to me, it is so fulfilling to me. Like, it's not a, you know, I don't make $1 million. Like, I really don't. I probably give away more than I sell. But, and I'm okay with that. But it's just mine. And there's this feeling inside, like, this is mine. And you should feel that. You should feel that, you know. And I think as women, we should have something to call our own, because we have our families, we have our kids, we have our friends, you know, whatever, what have you. But we should have something that's our own.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel about it.
Yeah.
And I think it's time for us to go, because people are looking at us. I don't know who you are, but and my son is calling me, although he knows what I'm doing. He doesn't care. They think we're supposed to stop what you're doing. Hey, son. Are we through here? We got enough time? Or we went over our time? That's great. Sorry we were late today. Next week we're going to start at 9, so that means we'll really start at 10. Anything you guys want to say? Anything going on this week? You want somebody to add?
I just say, just really pay attention to who you're around, your sisters and your friends, and what you're doing, and how you guys are interacting, and the give and take relationship, and just don't give too much,
right?
But don't be the one just receiving.
Yeah.
But just really embrace it.
Yeah.
And I think it's important to what's the one I'm looking for? Stay in contact.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even though we were talking about, I know it's harder for when your friends are out of town, you know, but it is so much, like, it is so easy.
Send a kiss emoji.
Yeah, it is
Even with
just,
the comment on their Facebook stuff.
right.
I mean,
Like, I'm thinking of you
Yeah.
today. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah.
You know, it's just, and when I get them, like from friends that I have, I just,
Yeah.
I was going through my mother's, I'll wrap it up in a minute, but I was going through my mother's guest book the other night. That people signed, that they signed at her funeral. I never went through. She's been gone 3 years. And my son had brought, because we're having a garage sale. Oh, a garage sale September 16th. I'll put it on my page. Anyway, so he was bringing, like, I had stuff at his apartment because we switched. He kept my one bedroom and I moved. And so all my handbags were at the top of his closet. I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to go through them. I'm just going to throw them all in a bag and just send them out. You know. But I wouldn't have to go through the bag, of course. That was like a lot. But anyway, and I'm glad because I found my mother's book. That's my story. And I went through it, seeing who signed. And I had classmates in there that I didn't even see. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally with my eyes there. I didn't see them. Some I saw, some I didn't. And I saw a name there. Her name is Felicia. I think you've met her. She was at my brunch. She's on the white with the gold,
bad gold,
with that bad top.
Yes.
And so her and I have gotten close. Now, we knew each other in high school. We were probably the only 2 black girls in our grade, maybe. If there was another one, I mean, we had some under us or whatever, but her and I were the same. And we were friends. We weren't, you know, we were casual and cordial towards one another. We didn't have any issues or anything. But our friendship has grown since Facebook. Like, we are really good friends.
Yeah.
And to me, it's grown after my mother passed away. You know? But I saw her name in that book.
You didn't know she was there.
Girl, I cried. I'm gonna cry right now.
But that's that support. Like, everybody
I did
doesn't
not
have to
know
be
she
in the
was
front.
there.
Right.
They don't have every friend is not that friend that needs to know.
Right.
I did
Right.
this, I did that.
Right.
Some
Right.
people don't silent support. They just gonna support you in the back.
Yeah.
They're
Right.
praying for you.
Yeah.
They're doing little things.
Right.
That's the true
Yeah.
friendship.
Yeah.
And it was 12 o'clock at night when I saw that. And I instantly sent her a message like, I'm just realizing you were, and she, all this time, she's never said, I was at your mother's
That's not the
funeral.
Felicia I know, is it?
That's the Felicia you know. Matter of fact, she's the one who sent you. Look at God.
Oh, wow.
Look at
See?
that.
Look at that right
She's
But-
an
there.
amazing person.
She's
Oh.
just, she was at my mother's funeral, and I'm guessing this kid. I'm serious because it just touched my soul, and we're gonna go because I'm about to cry. But I'm thankful for the people in my life. I'm thankful for the friends that I have, and I'm not a perfect friend. I can say that I'm not perfect. I have my days, my moments, my years, my months, my seconds. You know, you're a perfect friend. Well, I'm gonna ask some of them, and we're gonna see what they say.
I think we're gonna find it.
I need some
testimonials. Oh, each of y'all take homework.
We're gonna wrap it up. Anybody else? Anything else?
Just continue to nurture the sisterhoods. Be open. Don't shut people out. You know.
And the brotherhoods too. I got some bad male friends.
Reality TV is not real.
Thank you.
Those friendships don't know.
Our reality show is going to be real though. When we have ours, we're going to have a reality show called The Real Reality Show.
Real reality
Ooh, write that down. Everybody's steal it.
Right. Copyrighted.
Nurture your friendships and your sisterhoods,
And nurture
be
yourself.
mindful and you know, pour into people. Let them pour into you.
You can never have too many friends.
Everybody has a purpose. I'm telling you.
They do. Don't sweat
Whether
the
it's
small
good or
stuff.
bad.
Don't sweat the small
And there are
stuff.
seasons.
There are seasons, so when it's time for this sisterhood to end, then you end it and move on to the next one.
Right.
All right, 2-6.
All right. And with that,
We're out.
God bless you.